the giant bridge is eating all of our resources. That's what's happening, right? Oh my God. We got a lot of potatoes here. Why are we anaerobic digesting potatoes here? That should not be happening at all. Are these being delivered by trucks? Oh my God, they are. That is a lot of coal here, by the way. Oh my God, that's a lot of coal. We gotta push that coal out. Once we have rubber for ethanol, we can trade that rubber for wood, right? Where is it? We can just trade the rubber for wood and then use the wood to get more corn, to make more ethanol, to make more rubber to get the wood. And this is a self-sufficient cycle here. But this whole process here will get us free corn, which will then get us free rubber, which will then get us free wood, which will then get us free corn. And it's a full circle. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode in our Captain of Industry series. We're back. This is jtmplays. It's your boy here. We're going to try and make some progress today, but I don't promise anything because we are running short of iron. We're really low on iron and we need to fix this pronto. I think our solution will probably be to get some iron from this island right here. We can just kind of cut the bridge off right here. Yeah, we could probably cut it off here, land on this island here, get some iron from here, and then we can continue the bridge going out that way later on. But with all that being said, do we have iron here? I totally forgot if we have some iron here. We got some copper for sure, but I don't remember if we had some iron on this mountain here. Probably not, right? There is iron on this island right here, which might be a better idea, right? We could get a bridge from here to this island and get the iron from here. Maybe that's a better idea. There's also copper right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that with our excavators. Anyways, we got a couple of options for iron, right? We still have a little bit of this mountain to carve into, so I'm not too worried. We are processing. We're just consuming a lot of that iron ore to produce the steel that we need to make this giant bridge. The giant bridge is eating all of our resources. That's what's happening, right? Anyways, let's take a look at what's going on over here. Just got to make sure that everything is running smoothly. We got a truck situation here. We got a lot of trucks. We need to make more of these little guys so that they can help out with our city. So we got 25 free workers here. Let's go ahead and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 new trucks here. We got ship designer. Do we get a new fuel tank yet? We have not. That's fine. We do have some parts to deliver. So let me just send him out over to where he needs to go, right? All parts delivered. Can I not just send you from here? Oh, I need to load the crew. That's what it is. And we don't have enough population for that. Okay, well, let's check mark this thing right here and we'll get some more population here shortly. Let's go ahead and upgrade this little guy right here. If we're low on population, we need more housing space. We need to continue growing our population. We have the pop growth and we have a food consumption buff here. All looking pretty good. What's going on over here? Why are we trying to deliver potatoes here? There shouldn't be any potato deliveries at all. So trucks cannot import cargo unless you're trying to export. What's going on? Where's my food? Is it backed up somewhere? It's backed up over here. Why are you backed up here? Didn't we set this properly here? Oh, there's no filter. What are you supposed to be? You're supposed to be wheat. So the filter is not supposed to be wheat here. It's supposed to be soybean, not corn. Confirm. Yikes. That was almost a problem there. Glad we noticed, right? We got soybean and we have wheat coming in. All right, so this is good. We should be fine now. But let's speed things up a little bit here. Just in order for us to make some progress. Let's speed up this belt as well. If we're doing some stuff, this belt needs to go a little bit faster so that we can export faster. Yeah, what's going on here now? What did we break? Really? Do we have stuff that's not supposed to be in here? What's in here? Wheat. I mean, this guy isn't full. Oh, there's soybean here. And there can't be any soybean here. Okay, let's remove this. Quick remove. There can't be any soybean here. Just wheat. Alright, are we clean? We should be clean, right? Ah, no soybean here. Quick remove. No soybeans ever on this belt. Alright, there you go. Now we're getting soybean. Soybeans coming in over here, going in here, and that's going to be processed and turned into tofu. Tofu is going to be given to our citizens, and we are never going to be starving ever again. Alright, so all of that is sorted. We are producing vehicles here. Are we doing anything in terms of production? No, because we're short on vehicle parts. Vehicle parts is short on a couple of other things like mechanical parts. Mechanical parts are low because we don't have any iron. We don't have any iron because we need... Ooh, we need a lot more mechanical parts, it seems. Let's go ahead and add another one of these guys. Let's go ahead and connect you to there, and then you should be fine. We do need to run you to here. So let's make sure that's connected. So now we have more steel. Yeah, I think we're going to need more steel factories here, guys. I think we're definitely low on steel, unless it's really the coal that we're low on. But we have plenty of coal here. Why don't we add coal? Why don't we add coal to this thing here? Right? That's totally doable. Let's add some coal here. Let's go grab U-shaped conveyor. We could take it from this belt here and just pop it in. Yeah, we could pop it into this belt here. We could just get a U-shaped lift right here, and then probably get a balancer right here. Let's do that. U-shape balancer, where are you? Right here. Let's go up one, and that connection should be just fine. And then we can say priority in from here, build. We are going to set this output to add product coal. There you go. All set. Nice and simple, right? Bring you over to there, and then we're all set. No more coal trips. Because you should just receive a ton of coal now. You're right there. Unless I have settings here impeding you from exporting to other things, we should be fine. Definitely can't run out of maintenance. That cannot happen. Let's make sure that you are top priority. So where else can we optimize here? Output is full. Your throughput is 24. Okay. Do I need to upgrade a couple of belts here? Let's just do that. Get that flowing as fast as possible. Yeah, because these guys are kind of full. I know that we don't have enough workers. Our tree sapling is running into issues, and retaining wall may collapse. Okay, yeah. We're good for now. Let's clean that up. Let's see what we have going on over here. This is also all set. Do we have the ability to set out for another mission? I think we do. Let's load the ship here and send that out, please. We'll make some progress here. I don't think we need to make another one of these, right? We should be good here in terms of maintenance. Oh no, it's 960 now. So we do need another one of these. And this probably needs to be upgraded. So go ahead and do that. That should allow us to sustain our maintenance a little better. Okay. All right. And in terms of garbage and biomass and all this stuff, this is all good, right? It looks all good. Looks like we're fine, and we're just doing research. No problems, no issues. Are we getting any tofu made? This is backed up again. This is backed up again. This is backed up. This is backed up. Because we need to get compost out of here. Compost can go over here, right? No, this is just dirt. Compost can go over here. Because with this, we can make fertilizer. Okay. Alright. Well, we can't get that compost there. What else can we do with this compost? What else can we do with this compost? We're getting a lot of it, right? Because we have now a ton of... Yeah, we have a ton of stuff here. Let's... Oh, man. We gotta take it over there. We have to take it over here. Right? This is where it needs to go. So... I could put a storage... I could put a storage right here. Alright, let's see. A little bit out of the way. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll get you around back here into there. And that is a solution to sorting out the compost problem. We're also full here on compost. Oh, because this is outputting compost as well. Okay, so we need to route that compost out. This biomass gets turned into compost. Alright, so how about we... Well, you should be consuming that same compost yourself, right? Can we do this as priority here? Is that not how that works? Right, this compost goes in here, produces more fertilizer. Oh my god, why are we don't have that ability yet. Alright, we gotta get medical supplies. That's happening soon here. There's edicts and stuff that we can use to sort out our health issues and crisis. You should be making fertilizer too. And you are. This compost here, as long as this guy doesn't back up as much as he is backing up right now, then we should be fine. This needs to go a little bit faster here. Oh my god. We got a lot of potatoes here. Why are we anaerobic digesting potatoes here? That should not be happening at all. Are these being delivered by trucks? Oh my god, they are. Okay, well, that's what's happening here. Set recipes. You should only be doing the following. Not this, not this, not this. Just soybean and that. I'll probably just turn off imports, right? Yeah, just to make sure things are flowing here. Because that is really bad. Ooh, yikes. Alright. We should be fine now. How's our dock thing going here? We got a bunch of animal feed. Now, this animal feed should be powering this thing right here, right? You should be animal feed now. So let's request that. Our guys are busy. But that's fine. Okay. This will help with our coal consumption. Very nice. We're just going to have to be bringing in a lot of animal feed. If it's 72 per cycle, it's a lot of animal feed. It's a good thing we have a lot of trucks. And our people keep getting sick. There's another disease? No. There's just air pollution that's high. And we don't have filtering yet, right? We got a compactor. But we don't have a filter here we're just burning a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going into the air. I guess you could be turned into animal feed consumer as well. Right? I could do that. Are you keeping up here? Do I need to get a new boat? Upgrade this dock? Maybe, right? In order to keep up with this fluid storage. Our diesel is fine. Let's say trucks cannot import here right now. I don't want the animal feed coming in. At least not right now. Let's let this run for a while. I gotta figure out why this air pollution is hurting us so badly. We gotta figure that out. Water pollution isn't that high, just the air pollution. I know a lot of these guys create a lot of pollution, but it shouldn't be anything crazy, right? Who's making the air pollution here? Not you. You don't produce... Burning nitrogen doesn't produce pollution. It's these guys right here, right? 24. And then we're out of glass too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening here? No glass mix. No glass mix because... Oh no. No glass mix because no sand. Okay. Yikes. We never got sand here. And we never connected this guy. So let's do that. And let's get our sand here. We never connected sand here. And then this is gonna be a problem here. Trucks won't be able to drive by here. They'll need to go around. We'll just put it over here. So we'll get some sand here. And forget about trucks riding past that area right there. We'll do this. You will be sand. And we should be fine. Yeah, we don't have a dedicated sand truck, so that's a problem. Or dedicated sand mine, per se. Alright, well, let's give you a designation here now. Let's start mining here. Let's start mining... Yeah, let's start mining this stuff here. Okay, you're gonna need an excavator. Where can I steal an excavator from? Maybe these guys up here? Maybe I could just make another one. Yeah, I guess I'll just make one. From here? No. It's gonna have to be from somewhere else. Oh no, we've stopped producing limestone, or are we good on limestone here? Yeah, it looks like we're just full on limestone. Alright, it's just a matter of getting another excavator then. Let's get one over here. Let's move you over if possible. No? You don't want that? Alright. I guess I'll steal one from over here. There's 4 of them there. That miner is right here, so we'll take one from here and reduce your trucks. Let's bring you over here. We just really need one here for the sand mining. Real easy. Okay. I mean, what are you guys designated to? Do you have this tower here? Okay, these guys right here. You should be able to dump over there. Right? What do you have? Just sand. So why aren't you dumping here? You should be able to deliver here. Do they not have a path to that side of the thing? Let's take a look. You should be able to come out this way, go this way, through there. Maybe they can only access the bigger lots? What's the problem? What's the issue? Alright, there you go. The sand's flowing again. That's all good. Alright. So, now what's the problem here? Do we have are we very low here on diesel? There seems to be a problem. We're running out of diesel and we have a lot of heavy oil. So I guess we can switch back here to heavy oil. Let's do that. Quick removal, heavy oil, and then we'll switch this guy back to heavy oil. And yeah, we'll start using heavy oil instead. I love how much corn we have, by the way. Just need to see where these guys are taking some of that corn. Alright, so what did you end up doing here? We have the construction parts here. Alright, deliver that. And we can start loading this thing right here too. Alright, so what's next on our list here? what do we want to do? What do we want to do next? We don't seem to have any issues, not with water, not with anything. This guy's here is just low on fuel, but that's fine because we just need to request fuel here. Okay, we seem to be fine. The only big issue right now is not finishing up this bridge. This bridge is going to nowhere important, really. I mean, I think I could land it here, right? If we just do something like this. Terrain too high. I mean, I think there's a problem here with landing the bridge. I wouldn't be able to put it on any of this stuff here. Yikes. Yeah, that's a problem. It's an issue. We could just go over here though. There's not really much for us to do right now except continue to upgrade these settlements here, which is nice, I guess. But we should also be doing more exploration. Maybe we can take out these guys right here. But all of these things have been upgraded, which is nice. We got more trade capacity. If we needed to buy some people, we could definitely do that. Adoption, right? 30 here and a couple of others over there. That's all nice. Here you can see that our vehicle management situation is doing very well. How are we doing with the mining? That's important, right? There's a new thing now that you could do. There's like a terrain inspection. Where is it? Terrain inspector here. If you hold shift now, you can see that the iron on this node here will go down to level 6. And if we mine down to 6, we can mine down all of the iron that's in this node here. Same thing for like this guy right here, right? If we mine down to 2, well, that shows that iron is at level 0. So we would need to mine down to 0 here. This one's at 2 as well, but this one's at 0. So from 0 down is where we want to be. All the iron is at 0. Now there's a lot of iron over here. 0 is the lowest point. So 0 is where we want to be. Yeah. Well, I don't think we need to show shift here. We just need to get to 0. Right, 0 is right over here. That is all of the iron there. I mean, we could still do it. If we go with mining designation, we go a little further out in here just to, you know, get a level in there. And we click on this here. Maybe we just get this point right here first. No, I want to be flat at 0, and we should be able to get all of the iron that's right here, because that is a 0 level designation. So we definitely want to go out a little bit further here, and yeah, then we should be fine. Let's see what happens. See what happens with those designations. Okay, so I'm happy. What I'm not happy with is I think we need more steel. We need another line of steel. Let's get rid of this thing right here. And let's get another line of steel. So what do we need for steel? We just need to get this spot right here copied. Maybe about this much, like that. And if we do this, we should have a perfect array. And then just finish it off. Yeah, finish it off with this. And then we should be good. Everything should be connected, right? Oh, we didn't have the parts for that either. But that's okay. That is okay. We'll be fine. What we need to start doing is upgrading these things up to level 3. And they cost 200 construction part 2s plus 120 glass. That's not a problem. We should be able to do that. Let's do one of those. See what happens. But we're really low on construction part 2s, which is a little bit concerning. We're low on electronics. Really, electronics. Oh. We are low on copper. Actually, no, we're fine on copper. Right, what's the problem here? We got copper. Maybe it's just these machines are a little bit too slow. Let's upgrade them. Oh no, we don't have construction parts for this. Yikes. Alright, that's fine. We'll make those. We'll make what we need. And then we should be good on electronics, right? We can take a look at our statistics here for electronics. Alright, so we are producing a steady amount of 36, but consuming and spiking up to 64, 56 normally. Yeah, we're spiking here. So we need to make a little bit more of these electronics. And we're just about to double the production of electronics right now, which is nice. We might need to double our array here. And we might need to get... yeah, we might need to get more of these guys. Maybe I'm going to add a fuel station here. I think that's important. One fuel station. Actually, let's copy this fuel station here. We'll just put you down right here. And we'll get a fuel storage. You're set to diesel. Filled. That way these trucks aren't going so far, right? I don't need them to go too far. We're negative 33 workers, right? We could just go out here, boom, adopt 20. And then here we can adopt another 20. But now we are overpopulation with housing. So that's a problem. You see? That's why it's such a big deal for us to get all these construction parts. But again, we're low on electronics, which is understandable. Let's make sure that these things are upgraded first over anything, so we can up our production of electronics. Oh, we don't really need 3 diesel trucks assigned to this thing here, right? Yeah, we only just really need 1. What's going on over here? Why are you trying to get here? No animal feed here. Or no coal here, please. Yeah, stop importing here. Thank you. Same thing over here. Stop importing. There you go. Completely sustainable water production. Not consuming any coal. The amount of exhaust being produced here is very low. Yeah, I think that's definitely the way to go. We also have a nice amount of tofu. Man, that looks good. Tofu's looking good here. We need more potatoes and vegetables, though. I see we seem to always be low on potatoes and vegetables. Okay. Things are looking up. It's just a matter of waiting now. That is a lot of coal here, by the way. Oh my god, that's a lot of coal. We gotta push that coal out. Maybe we could tell this guy to stop accepting coal at some point when you're full here. Since you guys need to hang out over here instead. Alright. So in terms of research, how are we doing here? What do we have queued up? We have naphtha processing, which allows us to make naphtha, right? With light oil, naphtha into fuel gas as well. We don't really want to get into that. Not as much. We're not having any issues with fuel right now. Let's queue up mixers. Let's queue up electrolysis. Let's queue up reforming, cracking, trains. Sure. Thermal storage. Sure. Biodiesel's happening. Food packing. That's good. And then we can just continue going down the list here. Hydrogen vehicles is a really good option here, but we can continue just going through all of this. We're making really good progress. You need electronics. Electronics are not being produced because we're not upgrading this thing yet. This needs 40 construction parts, and we have 0. We have 0 because we have 0 electronics. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see if we could prioritize this thing even more. Just electronics is going straight into maintenance, right? What's going on over here? You have no more designations for mining. That I do not believe. You just need to have this set up properly. Like so. And then we also need to go ahead and say mine into here. Right? Do that. And we might also want to get this ramp decommissioned somehow so that we can get all this limestone here. Because there sure is a lot of limestone here. Can you guys over here flatten out this area? Could I designate that? Leveling designation at level 1. Like that. Would these guys over here be able to go and do some leveling there? Because they don't seem to be doing much of anything here. I did want these guys to start exporting. I wanted to get another dock here at some point. But that's not happening, not until that gets filled in. Because these guys would just get rubber and turn that into wood. But we have an unlimited amount of wood right now. Oh no, actually we don't. We're a little low on that. Oh, no space to dump material? Really? Okay. Let's how do we edit here? I forgot how we edit. Do we have to click on this thing here? Yeah. Let's go with 6. No. 5 segments then? No. Alright, that's fine. Let's go with 5 here. Right? Confirm. We'll have that build itself out. A lot of material needs to be dumped here. Alright. Because we ran out of wood. But that's totally fine. We're doing great. I hope if this thing would ever get built. Yeah, what's still the holdup here? It's still the electronics. Alright, I think our best plan of action is just to get a quick little loan here of construction parts, and 100 seems fine. Let's pause here for a second. Let's make sure that these guys are upgraded first, and then with that we'll be producing more electronics. Right, that gets us to what, 36, 48 now, and we have the copper to sustain that. This is 24 copper, right? Another 24. This one's 24 and 24. Oh, we might not have enough copper to sustain this. So we might need another array here, which we could do. I don't see an issue with that. But we'll see how that turns out. Because I don't think that we're going to be consuming all of this. Yeah, that's 60 there. It's more than enough. Okay. All right. We're in a good place. Decent amount of research happening. We're not short on water. We're just a little bit short on population, but that's okay because this thing needs to be built here. Just needs 100 something more construction part 3s, which is just slow because of everything else. I guess eventually you'll get some coal. Let's make sure that this is going fast. Right? I think that's our hold up here. So upgrade you, upgrade you, upgrade you, you, and you. And then everyone should be happy. All right. Now we do need to keep an eye. We can't back up on material here. This needs to continue flowing, or we're going to be in a really big trouble. I don't think I set a priority here. I did. We're good. I mean, it's a matter of just kind of waiting right now. Not much else for us to do. Are we satisfying our electronic needs right now? We are kind of, but this needs some upgrading. So we'll get the rest of that upgraded. We'll upgrade you as well. We should probably just get a big storage here for electronics. Wait a second. Why did you just come and deliver rubber here when we have this thing? Are you not getting enough rubber? You should be getting enough rubber. Okay, it might be that you're not getting enough. You're not getting enough copper right now because that limit was 24. This is doing 3 times 24 is 72. So we need to upgrade those belts. That should sort that out. So we can keep a full productivity going. Let's make sure that these guys are upgraded. There you go. Everyone should have enough copper now for 100% productivity. And now we should be making 48.72 per minute here. Yeah, we're way over. We're way over here, overproducing, which is good. Always want to be overproducing. In terms of power, we're stable. And the only issue is really the housing situation right now. And I think we need meat, we need eggs, we need protein. Maybe we could just get some chicken farms in this area right here. All right, we have the animal feed here. We got some water right here. Oh, we can upgrade these guys. Tier 3 pipes now, which would be needed to sustain our chicken farms, right? Yeah, okay. So rubber is happening right now. Right? We're making rubber. And we technically don't need, right? We can make rubber with ethanol now. Rubber can be made with ethanol. Ethanol is made with corn. And we have corn here. Which means that we can get fermentation tank placed. What is the corn meal mash made in? Corn mash is made in a mill. Okay, so that's fine. We can get 12, which would make 9, plus some animal feed that we need to discard. So if we got 2 mills, but if we got 3 mills, would be 27. No, I think we should just go. We should just go 1 to 1 here. I don't think we're going to need that much ethanol to produce the rubber that we need for the trading, because that's what we want to do. We want to make rubber with the ethanol. Once we have rubber for ethanol, we can trade that rubber for wood, right? Where is it? We can just trade the rubber for wood and then use the wood to get more corn, to make more ethanol, to make more rubber, to get the wood. And this is a self-sufficient cycle here. Let's go 4 mills to 3 fermentation tanks. I think that's what we should do. So 4 mills to 3 fermentation tanks. We can do that right here. Yeah, you can go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that belt should be able to sustain them. You're going to need some water though. So I'm going to need to move you up 1. Unfortunately. Up 1, up 1. Okay, that's not a problem. You go there, you go there, you go there, and you go there. I like this. All right, you're going to need some water, which you can just go right here. Into there. 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 That's going to get me some stuff that we're going to need. Mainly, we're going to get this animal feed from here. That's going to need to go into this cycle right here. That's pretty simple, right? Our animal feed situation is sorted. You are going to be doing corn into corn mash. So I'm going to copy you, paste, 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 right? Good. Now we have the corn mash. Corn mash just needs to go probably this way into a tank, right? Yeah, let's go that way into a tank. Corn mash can go here. Let's just go with this. There you go. This is going to be corn mash. Okay. Into 3 fermentation tanks. Simple enough, right? You leave some space here for trucks to come in. 3 fermentation tanks can go right here. Let's get the ethanol right here. All right, so then you go there, there, there. And then we need some oxygen. Now, this is the tricky part because now we need 36 oxygen. So that means we need to get three air separators, unfortunately, to support this. Where do we want to put this? 3 air separators. Kind of annoying, but I think we could live with you right here, right? Yeah, we can definitely put you right here. 1, 2, 3. Because we're gonna need 2 air separators. What am I talking about? 3. 2 air separators to bring over oxygen to that side over there, right? Sure. Let's just go at level 3 because I can run you through here, right? And then I can run you right here, and then you should be fine here. All right, that's oxygen, oxygen up here, oxygen up here. And then we need to get this nitrogen sorted, which we're not doing anything with right now. So we could just smokestack it. So 1 and 2. So that's good. We have all the oxygen that we need. We don't need to supplement it. We're going to be getting some corn here. And then we have our ethanol. And we also need to flare the CO2 so that you can go right here. 1, 2, 3, which gives us ethanol for days. All right, let's go ahead and get our storage here. Right in there. There you go, buddy. That's all we need. Rotate there. There you go. All right, so this will be ethanol. Ethanol can then be turned into rubber, right? With a little bit of sulfur, we should be fine. So how much rubber do we need to sustain this? We don't really know, right? But how much ethanol are we producing? 8 plus 8 plus, oh, it's only 8 per minute here. So we can only really produce derivatives, rubber maker, a 12 ethanol. Oh, actually we can make a lot here. So we're making 8 plus 8 plus 8, 24. So we could get 2 rubber makers. Unless we can make rubber in the chemical plant. No, right? No. Okay. So we can get 2 rubber makers here. Except this, you're going to be doing ethanol, and then we just need to give you some sulfur. And then you're all set. And let's go ahead and get you some sulfur, which can be delivered. We can put you right there. Doesn't really matter, right? Sulfur will be just brought in via truck. Boom. You are now sulfur. Sulfur. Deliver. Okay. And I think I'm happy with this. I think we're good to go here. How many workers is this? This is going to go into a dock here, of course. Do we have this leveling designation here? Yes, we do. Okay, I definitely want to get this dock here now, sooner rather than later. So this is absolutely a priority here in terms of dumping. But this whole process here will get us free corn, which will then get us free rubber, which will then get us free wood, which will then get us free corn. And it's a full circle. We just don't have the population for it. All right, nothing crazy here. We just need 2 docks. We need another dock here to export the rubber. We can supplement if we need to with some of the diesel there. We are running low on diesel, by the way. Yikes. Okay, this rubber here will go just into this dock and we'll be fine. All right, so I am going to end this episode here. We have made tremendous progress, and I think that we're in a position in the next one to finally maybe land, or no, we're not. We're nowhere near landing at the other island here. I mean, this is going to be a brand new beginning. This is a starting island for the easy playthrough. And if we can get to here, then we'll be set. We will be set, even though this one would have been nice too here, because I think this is the second difficulty starting island. But it is what it is. There's also a bunch of iron here. No, that's bauxite. Iron's right here. This is also another starting area. Yeah, all of those islands are nice. All of them are nice, but we really want to get to that big one over there. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to drop me a comment. I really do read all of your comments, and any suggestion is a good suggestion. So don't hesitate to write. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.